The carnivore diet. I just started talking about the carnivore diet with a combination of fasting, walking, and incorporating carnivore diet. If you want to speed up your results this next month and a half, I can't believe 2024 is almost over, but especially if you're 40 and over. Sorry folks, this is my fourth video. My lips is getting chapped. It's still a little chilly, but it's not that chilly, so I'm able to knock these out. And I have to listen to what the audience have reacted to in my analytics, which is, you know, we are onto something here, right? And the best way to put this to the test is to try it yourself. And as we're talking, I'm going to be putting up the meals, right? You can see the staples of what I eat are practically, it's the same thing pretty much every day. Now, there was an interesting comment on my channel about don't just eat the lean meat, eat the fats. And that person, in my recent carnivore video, check that comment out, I responded. He was right on the money. So if the meats and the pictures and the videos that I'm putting up look lean, keep in mind, it's sort of a deception. Because what I'm doing is I'm not completely getting rid of the fats. Okay? Because carnivore is going to entail you're eating meat. At least 80-90% meat. The fats come from the animal fats, right? So, for example, bacon. A couple of strips of bacon, like 3-4 strips of bacon. Have you simmered it in a pan? Okay, just with a little bit of Pam, just maybe 1-2 sprays. But have you seen how much fat comes out from the bacon? Regardless of the cut, there's a lot of fat that still simmers out. Did you know that you can crack 2 eggs or 3 eggs and cook it in that? You don't need oil. And if you decide to, you know, spruce up your diet and get in more fats in there, take a little bit of butter, just maybe a little half a teaspoon, and cook your eggs in there. It's delicious. It's delicious. It's very satiating. Okay. So, to that comment, I just wanted to say, no, I don't really eat completely lean meat because you need energy from somewhere. So that was a very insightful comment and I missed it. So I wanted to cover it in this video. You know, when I cook my chicken leg quarters, you will see the oil from the preservatives, right? From the ingredients that were already in the marination, right? The sauce. Sometimes I'll drain the sauce, drain the you know, the gravy or the fats, and put it into the pan, and then I will fry my eggs or cook my eggs and the whites and turkey, right? The little breakfast turkey. I'll chop it up and cook it. Cook my eggs, omelet, and voila! What a meal! So that's the way to maximize your protein meals and get the best bang for your buck. So you're getting your fats, which is a source of energy, but also your lean protein. Everything else I build separately. So trust me, once you get your protein, you are going to feel so satiated, you're not going to want to eat a whole lot of carbs. Folks, I do eat carbs. I vary it time to time depending on my training. But even then, you will eventually know your body type. Some people do really well with carbs. I just know that as I got older, I would just get a bloat in my stomach. You know, on the days I eat carbs, it's there. I can see it, and that's okay. Like, as long as you know your body, right? You know how to fix it, how to switch it around, get your body into a fasted mode and detox, and then get right back on it. But what I have found is that if you want to get into your best shape and speed up the results, there's no better way to do it, folks, than, especially as you're older, it's harder to recover. It's harder to, for some cases, to train, some cases to even walk a mile. I think diet is the first place you start. Start with a plan. Nutrition can fix a lot. Keep in mind that you got to do the following, right? Drink a lot of water. I personally go through a gallon of water every day. I have a lot of protein. I cook my meals in advance. I should do a video on pre-cooking and having protein prepared, because every time you feel like diving into, um, you know, pulling out some snacks and chips, donuts, you reach into your protein supply, and it does. You throw in a little bit of sauce if that makes you feel a little bit better. Not a whole lot, just a little bit, and you will think yourself, it's just protein is the way for your better body composition, and that's what you're optimizing for. And your body has to work a little bit harder to break down the proteins. And you don't need a whole lot of protein. Like if you can get up to 1 gram per pound of body weight, or 0.8, I think you're okay. I mean, I'm an example. I weigh about 157 pounds. A lot of people think I'm a little heavier, 165, which is great because muscle weighs, I think, technically heavier. When you have more muscle on your body, you look heavier. So, and you're more defined. So just there's this illusion that you're bigger than you actually are, which is great because that's where you want to be. But right now, I just doing this back and forth. I've probably covered about 1.5 miles just on this trail and doing these videos, and then holding this gimbal with the camera is like a dumbbell. I'm switching arms, right? So there's a lot going on here, and I'm talking, I'm breathing, inhaling, breathing. My mind is working. You see how complex, but yet how simple our body is. So why not continue walking? It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. And the power of fasting, I can't say this enough, the power of intermittent fasting and walking, and then optimizing that whole work and, quote unquote, sacrifice and time restricted eating is carnivore diet. You can do fruits moderately if you'd like, but I would even say be careful of the fructose, because that can add up over time. Fruits are really good for you. I don't want to put this in say anything negative about fruits, but fructose can be a tricky subject. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to go there. But I err on the side of just extreme caution. I try to keep my fruits to like mixed berries, maybe a banana every now and then with my oatmeal. But even oatmeal is rare these days for me. Oatmeal is like a cheat meal for me with my protein scoop shake in there. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. Sliced almonds in there, which is another thing. So fats can also come from peanut butter, almonds, mixed nuts, right? Pecans, walnuts, all of these things. A little bit of coconut oil, nothing excessive. So if you're on the carnivore diet, you want to get plenty of fats, and do not completely discard the fats in those meat cuts, right? Especially if you're not going to have carbs. And you do all of that, and you put sugar to at rest, you will see your best version carve out nicely. You will see it. I guarantee it. Okay? Once again, thank you for coming and looking at my videos, even if you click through them, even if you're curious. If you didn't catch it before, I am just another ordinary guy, person, human being, nothing special about me. I walk every day and I record videos, these cool videos. And what makes me a little bit more special is I have life experiences. So I'm a Gen X. I am 49 years old, and I am on my path to 50. And what better way to embrace it than this? I love you all. Until the next video, okay? I'm out.